really exciting new products we've got coming then is iPool. Now I haven't seen it. I've seen it on social media, I've seen it on YouTube, and it does look amazing.
Yeah.
Now you've actually seen it actually working.
Yeah.
So explain to us what it is. It's a projector system, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so iPool is another one of Joy's products. It's exclusive with Joy. It's going to be exclusive to Home Leisure Direct. And yeah, basically it's a computer, it's a projector that projects an image onto the table. And it does a huge amount of different things, but one of the main things that I've personally seen it doing is there's training aids. So it's like a computer game basically. It goes up in different levels. So it's, you know, it's like playing a computer game where you complete one level and it's the same. So it might have you, for example, potting a ball, screwing the white around the angles and landing the cue ball on an area that it displays on the table of maybe this big.
Yeah. It actually senses where the balls are,
senses where the balls are.
And it sees your cue and can see where you're aiming.
Yeah, you even control all the functions just by touching your tip on the table. So it's like, so for example, the first level is you pot a ball into the corner and you have to land the cue ball in this area. So you've completed that, and its next level you just go ping, and it takes you on to the next level. Everything's almost touch screen on the table.
It's really cool, isn't it?
And it is, you know, the technology behind it is incredible, and the things that it does is incredible. As a training aid, it's great because, let's be honest, practice gets a little bit boring. And when you've got something that's sort of testing you to say you've got to pop this ball, screw back, land in this area, you've got to clear up from it, and it's all ways of gauging how good you are, if you're improving, where you're at, because one day you come in and you might not be able to get past level 3, but it's something to work at. 2 weeks later you might be at level 8. You know, so as a training program,
it's a good challenge, isn't it?
It's a good challenge, and it's something which has not been seen before in any cue sports, to have something which allows you to train and to have things identical. Because if I want to have a go at level 1, the cue ball, the object ball, and the place I have to put the cue ball is the same place, and then you have a go at it, it's exactly the same. So we can gauge where you're at, how good you are, how good. So from that point of view, it's great. There's a huge amount of different games. I know there was a video I put out there on social media, I think it was last year, where I was actually playing on the table and it looks like a fish tank. There's all fish
with
swimming.
Koi carp.
Yeah, koi carp.
It's just brilliant, that.
And
it's amazing.
Even when the cue ball gets near to where the fish is, it darts out the way as if the cue ball was rolling in the fish tank. It's the technology behind it is amazing, and we're going to be selling these obviously with yourself at Home Leisure, and we're going to have one on display in the showroom. So there's going to be a load of different videos out there on social media and on the Home Leisure Direct website for you to be able to go and look at what the iPool is about. But the most important thing is we're going to have one on show above the table in the Home Leisure showroom, so people can go down, look at the table, have a go, see what it does. There's a game on there also which I've played, which is just highly addictive, which was you basically have 3 goes at potting the ball from the same place, and it's got a speed gun built into the actual projecting system, and it monitors how fast you're striking the cue ball. You have 3 goes, and they set a score on the actual game. And if you get the score to the exact point kilometer, then they win a prize. And in one of the clubs, one of the promotions that they did with the clubs in China, if you got the exact score, they were giving away a Mercedes-Benz. So it is hugely addictive, and it is getting hugely popular in China because of the prizes there. And I've actually had a go at this game, and
you actually got to hit it quite hard.
You've got to hit it quite hard, but it's controlled. It's not as hard as it's not as hard as you can. It's like an in between. But obviously it's very, very sensitive, so it's not easy to just get to the exact target. And so else everyone would be driving around a new Mercedes. But
it was something like you had to hit a score of or speed at 51.888.
So the speed is set at 51.888, and you have to get that speed combined over your 3 strikes. And obviously it's harder than it sounds because they're giving away sort of huge prizes, and they give away prizes for people that get within a certain amount of it. And that's just one of the games that they're doing. So we're going to look at doing something like that here in the UK, and hopefully people that buy these tables. And also the iPool, it can also work on various different tables. It's not just a Chinese 8-ball table. They can have it, and they can you know,
it'll
project
work on
it.
7 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot. Only thing it doesn't work on is a 12-foot snooker table. It'll work on a green cloth. But it actually comes with a grey cloth, so it obviously shows up really well on a grey one.
And it's just, you know, the way the world's going now is it's technology. Everything's changing, everything's getting better, and iPool is basically just the next generation, the next best technology to be to come into 8-ball, basically. There's a serious side with the training aids for people that want to learn, and then there's the game side. I know there's one of the games where there's like a woman projected on the table in a bikini, and when you roll the cue ball in certain areas, it sort of strips the bikini. There's loads and loads of different fun games that you could imagine that if you were playing it in a bar.
There is a male version as well.
There is a male version. Sorry, sorry, I was a bit sexist there. But it is good fun. So anyone that, you know, obviously wants to get involved and is looking to get in the iPool, it is going to be exclusive to at Home Leisure, and there is going to be one set up in the showroom down at Home Leisure above one of the tables for people to go down and have a go and see what it's all about. But they can check the videos out online and see what it's about.
Brilliant.